section 134420 on US 17, Bryan County, southbound lane. Right away is in the ditch over there. I think we're probably going to take that back with us. No lead-in, no delineators, so there's nothing marking this section except for what we have put down on the pavement today. Starting off, we've got a patch. It starts way back there. Our core holes have been covered. There's some cracking in the patch. Moderate severity transverse crack, so it's moderate severity patch. Patch ends at about 8.2 meters. And then 4BM on the edge, I believe it's 4BL on the center. And then we've got a few transverse cracks, a little bit of fatigue cracking occurring. And then after station 50, maybe 75 or so, we start getting into block cracking. F30D sitting on it. We have about 100 feet of block cracking over at station 1. And you can definitely tell there's a block pattern. And it looks like it continues to about 150 or so, and then all the cracks had to be drawn in after that. It may have gone to 200 actually. Looks like there's connected cracks. You can definitely see the block pattern. It's moderate severity block. There's a lot of associated random cracking around the cracks. Now you can see that our transverse cracks are no longer going to the edge, to the crack on the edge. So now we have the block pattern in the inside wheel path, but it's not the entire pavement. So had to draw everything in on this. 4BM up top, 4BM down below because of all the associated random cracking. You can see that there's actually grass growing in the crack at the center stripe. So for the most part, 4BM down the mid lane, and then we've got a lot of transverse cracks and occurrences of fatigue cracking, just low severity fatigue cracking, mostly in the outside wheel path. Occasionally we have some in the inside wheel path. We're just shy of 325. You can see the moderate severity transverse crack. Had a lot of moderate severity cracks, either with or associated random cracking. We're at station 350. A mid-lane crack. The mid-lane crack went almost the entire section. It does peter out right here. We're at just shy of 375. You can see there's a gap there. Under partly cloudy skies today. Station 4. More fatigue cracking next. Outside wheel path. Actually, we had a little bit on the inside wheel path. And they have patched all around our section. You see right at the 5, the patch starts. Fatigue cracking starts in the outside wheel path here, and I believe looks like it stops around 450, but then it picks up again and is going to go the remainder of the section, and it starts again and it goes to the end. And we've got a transverse cracks propagating from the crack at the center, and a couple more transverse cracks from the edge right before the end. Under station 5, you can see that it is patched right after our paint stripe. So they were nice enough to leave our section and study. And looking back down the section, once again this is 134420 on US 17, Bryan County on May 14th, 2009. And this concludes our survey.